How much were you asking the Bank of Industry for?
I put in for about 13 million naira because at the initial stage, I didn't know it had a cap. I didn't know the fund had a cap. So I just put in for, because dental practice is based on how much you can invest in it. You can invest as much as 100 million, you can invest 50 million, you can invest 10,000, you can invest 100,000, depending on the level of practice. So looking at myself, then I chose, I think I selected 13 million naira. I didn't know there was a cap to the fund. So but when my application was granted, they told me, they informed me that it was a 5 million naira benchmark on it for everybody that was selected. The name of the scheme was Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme Program, called ESP. Yeah, so under the Bank of Industry. So it was a maximum of 5 million naira. That is, you were not permitted to take more than 5 million naira, but it was not compulsory that it had to be 5 million naira. For some people, they looked at their proposal, and if they felt it was not, they didn't need up to 5 million, they could adjust it to something that they felt was okay.
We hear stories of candidates who started like you, say, but who didn't eventually get the loan. Say that it's all a hoax, it didn't happen, it's a scam, Bank of Industry doesn't give loans. You're a testimony. What do you have to say to that group of people?
I've thought about it so many times, and I've discovered that the people who say that is not true, there are people who have one or two challenges with their documents. For example, they ask you to bring your certificate, they ask you to bring your CSC documents. If you can't find it, then you go out there and then you say, oh, they've not been working, or they don't want to give out the loans. I've discovered that a lot of people who go about saying all of these things are people who don't have the necessary requirements. Because for me, I didn't really have much challenges, because after every document, I would always provide the next one, and so I knew I was making progress. So, but for people who don't have one or two documents and they are stuck midway, or for people, there are people who are not stuck, who have been told to go and get a document, and then it takes a long time for them to get it. And then they say they've been on the spot for a long time. Who is responsible for that? It's not the Bank of Industry that is responsible for that. You are responsible for it. You are responsible for your progress, how fast you can get it, how fast the time frame between your time of submission of your first document and when you finally get the money. So you are responsible for your speed, how fast you move. So for those people, I found that those are the people that really have challenges. The people that have challenges are the people who go about saying all of those things, because they know deep down within themselves that the Bank of Industry is not the one with the fault.
Now, you have said that awareness for the need to have your teeth checked, and visit the dentist is not so much in the country. That suggests that traffic to your dentistry is not that much. How do you ensure that people come here? How do you market? How do you draw traffic?
One of the ways that we've been doing that is by organizing oral health awareness programs. We do that in secondary schools, primary schools, because we discovered that a lot of oral health issues start from childhood through wrong oral health habits, practices from childhood. So we decided to start from there, and then so we visit schools, and then we have, sometimes we print out oral health materials that we distribute freely to people. And then during our special events, World Oral Health Day and other events like that, we also use it as an avenue, as an opportunity to sensitize people about the importance of oral health care. There's always a pool of people, there's always a market for dental practice, because a lot of people have oral health needs. People have it. They might be silent about it, but they have it. People have complaints that they keep to themselves. They have they have need of oral health care, and some of them have gone to the extent of using unorthodox means to take care of themselves. But to be sincere with you, there is an oral health need. There is an oral health need. So what we need now is for access. So the need is always there. So, and then the need will be taken care of as people get aware. When they know that their problems or their challenges, oral health challenges, can be taken care of. Some people don't even know that they can be taken care of. Some people don't even know that they have it.
Are you happy with the banking industry?
For the banking industry, I really appreciate what they are doing. And let me again remind the whole world that the interest rate is actually very, very low. 9% interest rate, which you can't get anywhere in commercial banks. They will never give you that kind of an interest rate. So, and it all goes to show that they are really they are really sincere, and they really want to empower the young people, young entrepreneurs that are coming up. They really want to empower them and to make sure that they get something doing with their lives. They are serious about it. What they are doing to the economic sector of the country is really, really commendable, and we must give them kudos for that.
That's our show for today. Many thanks for watching. The intervention of the Bank of Industry spans well over 40 identified business clusters across all sectors of the Nigerian economy. Find out where you belong and position your business for the much-needed support today. Take the first step right now. Log on to BoI.ng or visit any of the bank's branches closest to you. They have more than 22 state offices across the country. I'm also available for inquiries. Just tweet at me at KAY Alayande. To see previous editions of the program, log on to youtube.com and type BOI Weekly in the search area. And there you go. I'm Kayode Alayande. Bye now.